understanding the seamless process from data preparation to analysis with Tableau Prep. So Tableau Prep includes a great variety of functionalities to perform typical tasks in data cleaning. In general, it allows us to extract data from different sources, transform that data, and then output it to different types of files. All of this can be performed in a simple and intuitive way with the help of a graphic interface to build the data flows. And this is the flow that we can build. So yeah, we are able to easily perform joins and unions between different data sources at any time. We can visualize the data set that results from the combination, which allows us to quickly identify issues. Now, all set and done, we'll start our uh, operation in Tableau Prep and see what it does. So far I've told you we just need to drag and drop these values right here, and this order sheet will appear with all our column names and a few subsets of them. So, uh, so here we have settings first, then we have tables where it's given us uh, option of single table or union multiple table. We don't really need to get on this now. This is also fine. No need. One thing, the only thing we need to notice here as a beginner right now is this changes. So what is this changes? So see, I'll show you that. Yeah, right here, when we imported our data set, what happened was we already have a row ID, this particular column in our data set. So, what happens is when we import our data set, they also create a random, row number column that contains all the row numbers in our data set. So there are two different row number columns. First is the source row number, which is starts from 1, 2, 3, and then there is row ID that also starts from 1, 2, 3 and goes on till how many numbers of uh, rows are there. So what Tableau Prep intelligently did, it matched these two values and it saw that there are two redundant columns right there. First is source row number and then there is row ID. So since row ID was part of the original data set, what it did, it kept row ID and it automatically removed this source row number from it. So it has given this icon of remove field, which is what it is telling us, that it has already removed this source row number that it automatically gets generated in our Excel sheet, and now we only have the non-redundant values right here, non-redundant columns. So okay, so which is why we are getting this remove field source row number also. Auto generated field includes the field to use it in the flow. So this was an auto generated field which was automatically removed by Tableau Prep. So right here, if you can read, remove fields you don't need and add filters to limit the data included in your flow. This can improve performance. For more cleaning options or to view your data, add a clean step. So basically what Tableau Prep is asking us to do, like in Tableau Desktop, it was asking us to go to Sheets. Here it is asking us to go to Clean Step. But before going into that, I'll show you a few things right here. So what can I show you? Okay, so anyways, I'll try to make a change and notice what happens right here. So this discount, no, quantity. Let's play with profit only. So profit is in a decimal format, right? What I'll do, I'll change this from number decimal default to number whole. And as soon as I click on this, notice what goes here. I clicked on it and now it has automatically added this change, that I have changed the type to number whole of the profit column. So the profit column was converted to whole number, is denoted right here with this icon of change type, as well as here with this icon of change type. So both we have removed a field and we have changed the type of profit. It's denoted from here. So yeah, whatever changes we made, it will be shown in this changes pane here, in the icons here, and in this icon here. If I click on this cross right here, the change will be reverted back. Then the next thing is that this particular pane that is appearing right here, we can make it disappear by clicking it on this arrow, and it goes down. And if I want to pull it up, I can on here again and it comes up. The other thing is that if I click on this blank space, it goes out completely. There's no arrow also here. So what do I need to bring it back? Just choose this orders flow and it comes back. So yeah, these two basic operations are there. So next thing is, now if I need to add a next step in my flow, I'll click on this plus and it gives me a set of steps, like whether I want to add a clean step that is for cleaning, whether I want to add new rows, whether I want to perform aggregation, whether I want to pivot my table, perform a join, union, do some scripting, do some prediction, or create an output extract. That's all this can be done from here. So what I'll do, I'll add a clean step that Tableau had been recommending me. So now I'll choose this clean. I'll click on this upper arrow. And now you can see all our rows, order ID, order date, they all appear right here with few of the visualizations that tells us that how many values are there for each of these values. Okay, so next is this cleaning step where we perform our basic pre-processing things right here. So if you would remember in the first beginning classes, I performed a split on my order ID. We can do that from here also rather than doing it in Tableau's Tableau prep, not prep, the desktop one. So for that, what I'll do, I'll choose this column. Right here, I have custom split and automatic split. If I do automatic split, it automatically detects this redundant hyphens and splits my order ID based on that. So click on that automatic split. It takes a few processing time, and yeah, now my order ID has been split into three parts. First is Canada and US, so I'm getting their abbreviations right here. And then there is this split 2, which is for my year, and then there is split 3, which is for these order IDs, actual order ID. So anyways, then the next thing to do right here is, yeah, rename fields. So now if you, so yeah, before going into that, if you would notice, now there is an icon appeared right here, right above this. This icon is for uh, splitting my order ID into 3 splits, which is what it is telling me. So there was a calculated field operation in the backend. We did not see that. We just basically clicked it to split the data. So the next thing I'll do is I'll rename this. So I'll say order ID split. Okay. Now there are two things that I can do right here. I can either click on a plus here and it would create a new step right here, or I can proceed with my original one. So like if I click on this right here, this plus, and I add a clean step. So now you can see there is this order ID split that I made, and then there is a new cleaning step. If I bring this up now, now you can see there are no different like order ID split 1, 2, 3. That is because I've performed the cleaning step right back to my original data source rather than somewhere here. So here also, if there is something that some process where I do not need to uh, like uh, split my order ID and just I need to directly perform something on this conjoined order ID and in some other values, then I can do that from here also. So basically, the point of showing this was that rather than continuing from this operation, I can directly revert back from my original step, and I can also join these two steps. So like if I do this, right here, you can see it's asking me for two different options, whether I want to perform a join or a union between these two. So if I do join, you can see what icon we were missing in Tableau desktop. We are seeing it right here. So like from both these steps, it is performing a join based on row ID. Here it is asking for the join type. If we want inner, inner is automatically chosen. If I want this to be a left join, I'll choose this left one also. And you can see it has automatically updated to left join. And now it's telling me that how many values it has picked from the original one, order ID, and the clean one. So basically, with these two steps, how many values they have taken, all obviously all the values, because both the data sets are mostly same. And the join results produced a number of rows of 10,194. So this is the join result. Basically, this will have both values of both the tables, so it will be quite a redundant table. But yeah, the join thing that we were missing there, it's right here. Okay, anyways, we don't need to do all this. So let's revert back. Okay, let's go here. Order ID split one. Yeah, now I want to like move on to the next step. So like it's better to document each and every of my step. So okay, I'll create a new clean step and I'll bring this up. And in here, what I will do, I will, yeah, as you can see, the country, city, state, they have not been assigned a geographic value, rather they are just a string. So I'll try to assign them a data role of geographic. So since this is country, I'll assign them country. Then for city, I'll assign them city. Similarly for state, I'll assign them state, somewhere state. Yeah, state. And do we have postal code option? Yeah, we have zip code. Yeah, so whatever changes we made so far, they have been added. But right here, you can see that values don't match the data role have appeared right here. So we'll see what this is. Okay, when I did country origin, they did. So yeah, all good, all set and done. It's better to create multiple cleaning steps so that it will be well documented. Like I have documented here, right here, right? I've created an order ID split. Here also I'll name it like assign geo roles. Yeah, so now it's better documented and anyone can know, all right, if I follow this flow path, I have well assigned geo roles. If I follow this path, I have a well defined order ID split.